Hi everyone, it's Cheryl, the CraftNut32. Today I thought I would share with you, I'm going to make a fall shaker card. So back in May, I ordered the Shakers and Sprinkles card kit, I believe is what it's called, from Paper Tray Ink. And I love it. It is so much fun. And when I got that kit, I immediately thought about fall cards using this stamp set. This is the Falling Leaves stamp set, and I thought it would just be too cute having some leaves. This image in particular inside the shaker card, and then stamping some leaves all around. So I'm going to get right to it. I've prepped everything because there is quite a lot of cutting using the dies for this shaker. So I'm going to move my cut papers out of the way. So this will be a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card, and it is scored. It is cut lengthwise, and so the lengthwise, the top to bottom is the 5.5, across is 4 1/4, and it is folded at the top. It's a top folding card. So my laundry's done, and of course, right when I started filming my video, so it's going to be beeping for quite a while, and I apologize. I did not time that very well. So I have the oval cut from inside the scallop circle, scallop oval, and I'm going to use the tree, which I talked about, inside of that inside the shaker card. I can't talk today. So kind of just like that. I'm going to have to put off screen slightly just so I can get a nice stamped image. I'm using some Simon Says Stamp dark chocolate dye ink for the tree. And I'm just using a baby wipe to clean it up. So I'm going to put that out of the way, let it dry. And now I'm going to start assembling the shaker elements of the card. So I watched a couple of videos on other people assembling their shaker kits, their shaker cards rather. And people have suggested leaving it in the frame, and I thought about doing that, but it's just really not working very easily for me. So I'm going to get that frame out of the way. And I'm going to peel off one side. It's a double-sided sticky foam. So I'm going to peel off one side. I'm going to lay it down. And it really is very sticky. And sorry I'm getting off camera, but I would really like this to be centered as possible. You don't really get very many chances. So there it is in the center. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put on the oval scalloped edge. Because there is enough of the leftover foam that you can adhere both. So these are the dies if you're unfamiliar with with that kit. So it cuts it out perfectly for you, so it's really nice and easy just to create your shaker box, your shaker oval or circle or whatever, and then put it all together. They've done everything for you, which is perfect. I love it. For the inside of my shaker card, I've cut out some little leaves with my Cricut. This one is from Doodle Charms. These leaves, rather, are from Doodle Charms. I've used, actually, before I do that, I had intended to ink up the edges. I thought it'd be really cute to ink up the edges with some red distress ink. Kind of make it look more ready for fall. Okay, and so for the leaves, I just used some fire brick distress ink from Tim Holtz. So I have my leaves all ready to go. I have my card ready to go. Hopefully the leaves, enough ink is dry. I would hate for it to smear onto the white background. And they feel pretty good. So I'm just going to drop some of those in. Try not to do too many of the big ones. I'd hate for them to kind of get stuck. So get all the little guys in. So get some of those big guys. I think it'd be fine. And then the ink came with, the kit came with this cute little box full of these really cute little test tubes. And I'm going to use some gold little flecks for inside the shaker card, kind of give it some cute little shine. And so now that it's full, it is time to put the top on. And this is the part that always makes me really nervous. Getting all that little stuff stuck on the foam. Okay, and so there it is with the lid on top. And now I'm just going to put on the oval stitched edge again. Okay, so now that I have my shaker card, my shaker portion complete, this is about how it's going to go on the front of the card. So at this point, I'm just going to grab some more of my inks. I'm going to grab all Simon Says Stamp inks. This one is Golden Locks. I'm going to grab Sunshine, Orange Peel, and Red Schoolhouse. And I'm going to stamp a little background for behind the shaker portion. So I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to move the brown out of the way since I'm done with that. And get my inks over here and ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and grab these nice leaf pieces. And then I think also the Happy Fall. I have a little block and a bigger block. And I'm going to start off with my lightest color for the stamping. And with that lightest color is Golden Locks. I'm going to grab one of the bigger leaves. And this is a beautiful color, Golden Locks. I got it with the Stamp Timber release from Simon Says Stamp, and I love it. So if you're looking for kind of like a nice yellow, this one is perfect. I found Sunshine beautiful but really dark. So when you're stamping stuff, it's always really dark. And this one is just beautiful. It's soft, it's yellowy, and I really love it. So next is the sentiment of the Happy Fall. And that's going to be stamped as much in the middle as possible. Actually, I think for that I will get my Fiskars and I can try to get it as straight as possible. Okay, so there it is on the block. And my black I'm using is Memento Tuxedo Black. I have my fall mounted on. And so there it is stamped. And now it's time to assemble everything together. So it's going to be mounted on some Recollections navy blue. I'm going to use my ATG gun to adhere it down. And my gun is really acting up. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but the inside keeps twisting up and my tape keeps sliding right off, and it's driving me crazy. So there's that. And the kind of the cool thing about using the Doodle Charm Cricut cartridge is that they look like very similar leaves. You have your 3-pointed leaf, that's the same, and your nice little pointed leaf, that's the same. I thought that was so cool. And for that shaker box, I'm just doing glue, or sorry, ATG for that as well. And I'm sorry you keep moving off of out of the shot. It's just the camera seems really far away for some reason, and so everything just seems to be kind of moving out of frame. And I think with that I'm just going to add a little bit of tape runner. Not that I think it'll fall off, but I don't know. I guess I do. Okay, so I have that ready to go. I'm just going to pull it close to me again. And so there it is. And now I have a nice little matte piece for the inside. Just going to adhere it down quickly. And then I think what I'm going to do is just a couple of quick leaves just on the inside of the card also. And there we go. That is the card for today. So there's the inside. Something plain with just a nice little bit of leaves at the bottom. Kind of covered up that orange little bit that was on the edge of my finger as I stamped the orange leaf. Still there, but I think it's okay. And then here is the front. And there's some leaves stuck with some gold pieces, but it is still a fun shaker card. And I love that everything matched and that it all, I don't know, kind of coordinates with color even, so very happy. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and thank you for watching my video. I hope you're all having a great day. Take care. Bye.